Welcome back, we the people. Let us continue to heal the world from the center of our universe, as each one of us is a center of the universe. Chapter 2, verse 10 continued. Mistranslation from King James in quotations. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Malachi Zadok speaks. Don't fear anything of the suffering that will happen to you. The persecution of the followers of the Messiah Jesus, who are persecuted for their submission to Yahweh. This is he, the physical evil one, reptilian, Nachash or Satan, the so-called leaders of Jews, in brackets Jebusites, close brackets, of the Messiah Jesus' time, who is intending to cast some of you into prison so that he may test you, and you will have hard times and distress for 10 days. Each of these days is equal to a year. This time period is also known as the age of martyrdom, because it was the first severe time of persecution under the rule of Constantine I. From the year 303 to 313 AD, it was Constantine who took the name, in brackets, Muslims or peacemakers, for the followers of the Messiah Jesus, and replaced it with Christians. So, be faithful until death, and I will give you the crown of life, symbolic of authority, dignity, power, honor, and reward. This crown is referring to those who endured the 10 years that the followers suffered under the rule of Emperor Constantine I. Listen, people, this is Malachi Zadok speaking, Melchizedek of this day and time. Verse 11. Mistranslation, King James. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. Right translation by Dr. Malachi Zadok, by Dr. Malachi Z. York. He that has an ear, let him listen to what the soul Melchizedek, leader of the deities, supreme deity, says to the congregations. And this is Malachi Zadok speaking to you directly, people. Continue. He who overcomes and returns to Al-Islam, the second death, the death of his soul, will not hurt him. Those who overcome the temptations of this world by striving for perfection, by striving for the perfection of Al-Islam through truth and patience, are the ones who will not suffer the pain of a second death. Verse 12. Heading, faithful followers who are persecuted because of their faith in Theos, the message to Pergamum. Verse 12, chapter 2, verse 12. In bracket, in quotations, a mistranslation, King James. And to the angel of the church in Pergamos write, these things saith he which hath the sharp sword with two edges. Close quotation. Right translation by Dr. Malachi Z. York. And John, son of Zebedee and Salome, write to the Anunnaki Elohim of the congregation of Pergamos, which represents mythology, paganism, and idol worship. This is what says he, Malachi Zadok, who has the sharp sword with two edges, symbolizing the knowledge of Ashurics, Syriac, in brackets Arabic, close brackets, and English, being able to cut up lies by deciphering the scriptures so that he will be able to explain them to the uneducated. Hear that? This knowledge is necessary in order for him to be able to break down and destroy the false doctrines of the various schisms and sects, false messiahs and prophets that will try to lead innocent people astray. This is the same sword that the Messiah Jesus will use to take the heads of the many Dajjals, in brackets Antichrists. Verse 13, chapter 2, verse 13. Mistranslation King James, 1611 AD, in quotations, I know thy works, and where thou dwellest, even where Satan seateth, and thou holdest fast my name, and hast not denied my faith, even in those days wherein Antipas was my faithful martyr, who was slain among you, where Satan dwelleth. Malachi Zadok speak to us directly. Surely I know about where you dwell, and it is where the seat of Samael, the physical evil one, reptilian, Nachash, or Satan, is in Rome. And you held unto my name, Yahweh, and did not deny my faith, Islam, the religion of Abraham, as taught by the Messiah, Jesus, even in the days in which Antipas was a devout follower of the Messiah Jesus, who was killed at the command of King Herodotus the second in Pergamos, was my faithful martyr. Antipas was killed for his belief in the teachings of the Messiah Jesus, while with you all at the place today known as Palestine, where he, Satan, stays. You hear that, people? Verse 14. Mistranslation King James, quotation, but I have a few things against thee, because thou hast there them that hold the doctrine of Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel, to eat things sacrificed unto idols, and to commit fornication. Malachi Zadok speaks directly to us, people. But I have against you something that you have there in Judea. I have a complaint about something in Judea, a nation of people, Jews, who are holding on to the teachings of Balaam, son of Beor, an Aramean soothsayer, who taught Balak, son of Zippor, ruler of the Moabites, to cast the stumbling blocks, causing them to fall away in front of the real children of Israel, not the fake Jews of today, who call themselves Israel, until they ate of things sacrificed to idols and fornicated. The children of Israel stopped living under laws and became sinners or reformed Jews, following teachings of the Pharisees, the Talmud, which is so-called Bible, quote, of Judaism. Verse 15, mistranslation, King James, quotations, so as thou also them that hold the doctrine of the Nicolaitans, which thing I hate. Malachi Zadok speaks. So you have also held with you, living in Judea, pale Jews, Christians, Romans, Catholics, Greek Catholics, Christian monks. All of these false religions are offshoots of Al-Islam that was started by men who wanted to deviate from the path of Yahweh and do their own thing. The teachings of Nicolaitans, the followers of Nicholas, a convert to Christianity in Syria, Antioch, which do things that I hate. End of this recording. Until the next time, people, see you on the other side.